Hello there, this is honorary astronaut Jason here, and I thought I would just record a little bit of my experience recovering the balloon. I know the students put a lot of work into building the balloon and probably doing like some predictions and calculations and tests, and I thought I was going to join the recovery team because I helped put a camera, or sent you guys a camera to film the experience. I thought I was going to be part of the recovery team and help find the balloon, and then Mr. Johnson calls me yesterday and lets me know that I am the recovery team, which is pretty exciting. But I kind of was thinking about this: if I was in 6th grade and put all this work into this project and then I don't get to find the balloon or all the electronics, that I'd probably feel like maybe I missed out a little bit. So I'm going to do my best to record everything I do today, and then you guys can see it, and it's sort of like you're here. So I'm learning a lot here about all the different past recovery experiences. Apparently it can land in a swamp or on a roof of a house or who knows what. So I'm not really sure what to prepare for, but so I just came to my storage unit. I got a 20-foot ladder here in case I need to climb a tree, because I'm sure this is a shocker to you kids that when you're as old as me, you don't climb a tree like you used to. So I'm not really sure what I'm getting myself into, and I just grabbed some random poles to like maybe reach up and knock it out of a tree, or I don't know, fight away bears that might be disturbed by the landing. I really don't know what to expect. So I'm just loading up here. The launch is not happening for I think 3 more hours, and I'm gonna jump in the car a little ahead of the launch and try to meet where the balloon might land. I have 2 goals today. One is, of course, find the balloon, but 2, I would love to see this thing drop out of the sky. So I'm gonna do my best to be as close as I can to where it's landing. So I'm sure I will talk to you guys some more. So catch you later. Hello again, it's astronaut Jason here. We are about, I think, an hour away from balloon launch. So I'm loading up all the final stuff that I might need for today. I have, again, no clue where this thing's gonna land, so I'm trying to prepare for everything. We've packed our fat bikes so we can cruise through the woods in case it's miles away from where we can drive. We've got mud boots in case it's in the swamp, and then a GPS device, right? We need a GPS device. And of course the drone, so maybe we can inspect a site before we bother to like walk through mud or cross a river or something. Hopefully we can use a drone. And then of course, if you kids don't know this already, every project needs duct tape. I'm not sure how we're gonna need it or use it, but there's about a 99% chance that we'll need it somehow. So wherever you go in life, pack duct tape. We're gonna leave in about 30 minutes and get a little jump on things, because we're not sure we can drive to the expected landing site in time for when it lands, so we're gonna try to be a little early. So I'm sure we will check back in when we are on the road, and I hope everything's going well at the launch site. I should get some updates soon. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hello again, this is astronaut Jason, and this time I'm joined by astronaut Amanda.
Hi.
And we are en route to the Tomahawk area. We just got word from the launch crew and saw some pictures that the balloon went off okay, so that's good. And now it's our job to try to find it, and we should have 2.5, 3 hours before that happens. So we will check back in and let you know if anything interesting happens. Otherwise, we will be camped out waiting for everything to drop out of the sky. So, pretty excited. See you guys later. Hey there, it's astronaut Jason and Amanda again.
Hello.
We just got to Antigo. The balloon went off the radar about an hour ago, I think it was, because apparently it's so high that GPS doesn't work, and we're hoping that we're going to be close to when it gets back on the radar. And we're also sort of hoping we have a little excitement finding it because we have all the things packed. Bikes, mud boots, ladders, a big stick, as I said earlier, to fight off bears. And it would be kind of disappointing if it just like dropped right in front of us in the Walmart parking lot. But I suppose that's an option or a scenario, but we kind of hope we get a little bit of excitement here. So I'm assuming the next time we're going to tune in is probably when we start tracking it again, and things will probably happen really quick there because I think it's like 20 minutes and it's on the ground. So we will tune in a little bit and see what's new here. Later. Hey, we're back. It's the astronaut recovery team. We just literally got done checking in with you guys and noticed that the balloon is back on the radar, but quite a bit away from us. I think almost an hour or something. So we're obviously not gonna watch it fall out of the sky, which was one of my goals for today, but I didn't think that was gonna happen. So we're driving as fast as we can to get there. We're doing the speed limit the whole way. That's also another good lesson for you kids. Always follow the laws. So I've taught you that bring duct tape everywhere you go and always follow the laws of the road. And yeah, so we will check back in probably when we're parking in close by, and hopefully this is an easy find. See you later. Hey kids.
Hey.
We just noticed that the balloon has landed. The GPS locator is still pinging but not moving, and it looks like it landed next to a road, not water. So we'll have to be creative on how we're going to use our mud boots and ladders and sticks to fight off bears and duct tape, but we will find a way. So the next time we check in, I'm sure we're going to be hopping out of the car and looking for some action.
Woo.
See you guys in a few minutes. Okay, the astronaut recovery team is back. We just parked our car. We see the dot is somewhere in the woods here, so we're kind of on forest roads. Not a lot of sign of any life, which is probably a good thing. And we think we're really close. I just got the coordinates plugged into my GPS, and so we're gonna go there and hope we see balloon parts. Okay, later. Hello again. We have some good news and bad news. The good news is we found it.
Yay!
The bad news is it's up in that tree. I don't know if you'll catch with the blue sky and the parachute. It's on the lower, I'm not sure if the image is, yeah, there you go. She's pointing, it's a little above her finger. Something like in there somewhere. So we haven't figured out what we're supposed to do here. We're gonna use a lifeline and phone a friend, see if Mr. Johnson has a plan, or we might. How good are you climbing trees?
Pretty good.
Oh.
But I don't know if I'm that good.
Don't worry, we're gonna film whatever action is happening. We need to just have a little astronaut meeting here.
Yep.
So, one moment. Stay tuned. Hey guys, remember us? We are the recovery astronaut team. We have a little update for you. We have word that a logger is on their way in 20 to 30 minutes to, I think, sacrifice this tree to the good of the Marshall students and the balloon project. And hopefully everything makes its last like 40-foot fall without any damage. We are standing under the tree. I think you might be able to get a glimpse of a blue parachute against a blue sky. If you look to, I don't know, can you point here? Let's see, how's that work? Right. We think it's somewhere in that range. We don't have a good view of our camera, but it's somewhere up in there. So we will let you know anything interesting we find out, right?
Right.
Okay. Stay tuned. Hello again. It is your fun-loving astronaut recovery team. We've had quite an experience here in the last couple hours. We're a little bummed. We don't have the equipment. It's still stuck up a tree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it landed in a very valuable tree on county property, and we have to get approval to cut the tree down, and potentially even have to pay for the tree to cut down. We're not sure yet. We're gonna find out in the morning, so we're not giving up. One way or another, even if we have to send astronaut Amanda up the tree. She did volunteer.
I did.
Maybe she can climb it. She'd be like an astronaut monkey climbing tree person. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we will keep you in the loop. It's probably going to be tomorrow, and hopefully there's good news that we have permission, and we'll film the whole experience, of course. So we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Hello again out there. This is Astronaut Jason. This is now day 2 of the balloon recovery project. We found out late last night that we have another option that doesn't require us cutting the tree down. There is somebody sort of local to the area that has a huge cherry picker, like a basket that's on the back of a truck with a big extension arm, and apparently he's got one that's like a 90-foot reach, so they think he can park the vehicle near the road and still get all the way up into this tree, which I think is probably a 60 or 70 foot high tree, and just grab all the balloon parts and electronics out. So I am back en route. We are meeting at 9 a.m. so I've got a couple hours here to drive, and hopefully we can have a great ending to this story. So if something else changes, or we just get to the point that we're pulling the balloon out of the tree, I will check back in with you guys later. Well, hello again. It's Astronaut Jason here, and we are on site back where the balloon landed, and some of the local guys are already here getting set up with a really cool piece of machinery. I've actually never seen this before. It's sort of got little tracks on the bottom, kind of like an army tank kind of thing, and there's a remote control, and the guy drives this thing into the woods and then sets it up, and then this little basket can hold a person, and it extends up to, I think he said 75 feet max, which should be just right. We think it might be 65 feet up the balloon. It's up in that tree right there. So first they've got to kind of clear a path, get the brush out of the way so they can drive this thing in at the base of the tree, and then extend it up. And apparently the local news is going to show up and also do a little piece on what it takes to get the equipment back for you guys. So apparently you guys are pretty important around here. So I'll check back in a little bit. Hello once again. I have a quick update. We took one attempt at getting the balloon from the cherry picker, but we weren't close enough, and so we're going to reposition it and try to get closer. The ground is a little rough next to the road, and the tracks can't quite climb over the berm, but they think further down the road they can get in and then drive to the base of the tree, and that should be our best bet of getting it out. So we were close. He could get to the parachute, but that's not the part we really need, and the cord is really wrapped up in the tree, so that wasn't enough. So I guarantee you will be seeing me again. Well, hello once again. This is astronaut Jason here giving you guys a report. We've got the local news is out here trying to capture all the excitement. This is now our second attempt and I feel good about it. We've got the cherry picker very close to the base of the tree, so I think this time we'll get it for sure. It's up right up in there, and we are about halfway to the base of the tree. It looks like we'll make it, and I feel good this time. We are getting this stuff back to you guys, one way or another. Hello again, kids. Just another update. We've got the guy in the tree, and it looks like he's retrieving the first part, the first piece of wood with, I think, the cameras mounted to it. So that's good. I think it's a little tight up in there, and he's trying to find his way through all the branches and cut the ropes. And the parachute's hanging off the edge of the tree right about there, and then he's up in the center of the tree right here, and starting to cut out some of the pieces. So I think we got it this time. I'll let you know probably when I'm holding something that used to be in space yesterday. See you guys soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention on the last video update, if you see there's a little thing hanging right there, that's my drone. It got stuck in the trees. The wind blew a branch into it. So it's a good thing we have this really expensive cherry picker, because now we also have to rescue my drone. Look at this, is the team of people that are all behind helping you guys get your equipment. The news, logging guys. Good times. Okay. Our hero in a cherry picker bucket has just pulled in all the equipment and the parachute and everything. So it is official. We have harvested everything you guys sent up to space. I guess technically it's got to make it another 60 feet to the ground, but I'm feeling pretty confident that's going to happen. And I also got to tell them to get my drone out of there too. Super exciting day. Okay guys, this is officially probably the last video, because we have the equipment. I'm gonna touch it. It's real. It made it back. Super exciting. It looks like all the electronics are still in one piece. And this is some of the crew that's helped make all this possible. We got 5 guys out here. It was probably 45 minutes up in a tree trying to make his way to all the equipment and then get it out. So thanks a lot, guys. I'm sure the kids are super excited. I know I am. You guys ready to do this again next year?